Yo, welcome back to Football Fusion. So, this is my reaction on the knockout phase for playoffs after different teams did not finish on the top four of the Champions League. There are very good games which are going to happen, and I think the one which we can say it was the group of death it was the group of Man City, which was it is either they meet Bayern Munich or they meet Real Madrid. So the Champions League knockout phase the fixture was dropped recently by the Champions League committee, and we have very good games. We can't wait. The surprising team, which was Brest, it is facing is league leaders PSG, which is going to be a very sweet game, because in the European competition, Brest have been very good, because I think they did not lose very many games and they played very nicely. The second game will be Club Rouge and Atalanta. I think Atalanta started well, but reaching at the end, they did not play nicely. That's why they ended up dropping in the knockout phase. But I believe this one, I can give it to Atalanta. I believe this one they are going to go through. And then this is another game, a very good game. Manchester City. Pep Guardiola is just destined to play Real Madrid everywhere they go. So Man City, they are going to play Real Madrid. The first phase is going to be at the Etihad, and the second knockout game is going to be at the Santiago Bernabeu. That one is a very good game. It will depend on what Man City will do during this transfer window, and then according to Pep Guardiola, he is planning to register Rodri for the knockout phase, which I don't think is the right time for Rodri to come back. And will he have hit the fitness which is required? I don't think so. And then another sweet game which is going to be very nice, Juventus versus PSV. The older ladies nowadays, they are a little bit shaky. They don't concede very many goals, but what they do, it is either they get draws or they win. It is either 1-0 or 2-0. And then the PSV side, it is not that glamorous like how they used to be. I think these ones are top European teams which have been there for some time. And I believe it is going to be a very good game during that knockout stages, because the next game it is going to be Monaco versus Benfica. Benfica, they are European giants in terms of winning the Champions League. Monaco, they are in good form, but not that good, because they did not lose very many games. They just lose very few games, but the problem is, can you compete with the likes of Benfica, who their hitting form is not bad? I think they're the ones who are leading. No, Sporting Lisbon is the one which is leading on their side. So, and the next is Sporting Lisbon versus Dortmund. Dortmund, this season, it has dropped, because I think they're number 13 or 12. That one which is not like the Dortmund which we know. And Sporting, after Amorim leaving, they played nicely, but after being beaten by Arsenal in the table stage, they started losing games, and I think that fluidity a little bit dropped, because I think they were leading their league with around 11 points or 12, but now they are leading just with 4. And then another game which is very scary, Celtic versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich this season in the Champions League, they have not been hitting form. On their league, they are okay, but they are a little bit shaky. They are conceding a lot of goals. Celtic is a very good team, but when they play big, the giants in the Champions League, they phase out a lot. So I hope that one is going to be a very good game. And then the last game to talk about is Feyenoord versus AC Milan. Feyenoord, they are good. They shocked, I think, they shocked Bayern Munich by thrashing them 3-0 or 3-1 there. And even they went to draw with Man City because the game of Man City were 3 ahead. They were 3 ahead of Feyenoord by the 75th minute, but Feyenoord came and equalized, so the game went 3-3, which is a little bit scary because AC Milan, they have not been having a good season so far. But maybe during the window, they might hit a good form because I think they have already sent Alvaro Morata, is it to Fenerbahce or to Galatasaray? Either of the teams. So, Champions League is going to be nice. So let us prepare ourselves for a ride. You can leave on the comment, tell me which team do you think is going to scare the surprising team, which is going to scare the big ones. Then that game of Man City versus Real Madrid. The backline of Man City is a little bit shaky, the midfield is shaky, but in front they are okay. But the problem now is coming. The form which Vinicius, Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Bellingham, they are in. That's a game to watch. Without, tell me the scores or who do you think is going to proceed to the next stage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Always Football Fusion.